What's up, y'all? Ooh, it's so good to be back. Today, I am reaching out to you guys, and I will be highlighting some of your comments, reading them, and giving you guys some more detail about the deep conditioning process that I use and all that jazz. So keep it locked. Hey, babies. Hey. It's been a minute, but we're back together again. I had a lot of stuff going on. I'm a CEO of a nonprofit organization, and I've been getting us back in the groove of stuff. And I've also had some emergencies pop up where I couldn't record anything for a little while, and I promised you guys I would be back, and here I am. I really took the time to think about what I wanted to talk about today, as we are reunited. And what I really wanted to do was kind of show some love to the new subscribers that came on my channel, and address some of your comments and some of your questions that you have about locks and how I do my own locks. Everybody's journey is different, and I decided to take this journey on and learn as I go, and not feel obligated to do the right thing, but what was right for me. And I encourage you guys to do that, even though you're taking tips from my videos or other people's videos. Do what works for you and what you feel good about as you are going through your lock process. So the first person I want to shout out is actually someone who is not a YouTuber. So I wish I had their information so I could pop it up here. But yeah, they asked me how many locks I have. And I have about 70 locks, I know I had to, fun fact, I had to combine one of the locks that were in the back, because parting it was just always a headache because the part was actually too thin. Even though my lock came out thick, just like everybody else's locks, I went ahead and combined that. So parting wise, it would be easier for me. So yeah, about 70 locks. Shout out to this next person. I wanted to highlight your comment as well. You go by, I'm gonna just pop it up here because I don't know how to pronounce your tag here on YouTube. But you said that you just started your journey, and welcome. Welcome to the lock journey. Welcome to the lock gang. We are happy to have you. I started my locks about 3 years ago, and it was such a beautiful journey. So I'm excited about you and taking this on. You said you just started yours, and currently you are using rose water, water and oil mix. And that's exactly what I used when I first started my locks. The only reason why I don't use oil or rose water, because I'm on a budget. That's number one. But number two, I found that if I'm spraying my locks consistently with just water, regular water, my hair is fine and it's moisturized. I use rose water, and I couldn't really, to be honest with you, tell the difference in the moisture. So I just went ahead and just stuck with water, and that's been working for me for about, I think I found that out early in my journey. So almost 3 years, 3 years that I've been just using water and deep conditioning. Let's see, what else did you say? You said that you were told to wash your hair with a net. That is a good idea, especially when you first get your locks, because you don't want them to unravel. Using a net, I think, as I'm picturing it, would definitely help keep your hair intact. If you started your locks with a two-strand twist, for example, if you have really soft hair, those things aren't going to hold unless you have rubber bands, and that's extra work to put rubber bands on every single one. So putting in a net should work and should keep your locks contained while you're doing your, getting your hair washed. Let's see. Next person. I'll pop your tag up here. I actually didn't write it down, so I gotta pop your tag up here and shout you out for the comment that you made, the questions that you asked. I love it when you guys ask questions. It gives me really good ideas on what I can present to you next. So this person asked, how often do I retwist? And how often do I condition? So I retwist my hair about one month. Maybe I'll go longer. I'll go as long as I can. As long as I'm not seeing a whole bunch of marrying in my hair, I can go longer than a month. But I do deep condition my hair every time I retwist. And here's why. Here's why I deep condition my hair every time I retwist. One, my hair does marry pretty easily. And what I try to avoid doing is snapping and breaking my hair as I'm retwisting my hair. So using a deep conditioner really helps with that because it makes my hair soft enough near my scalp where it's really easy to part and separate my locks. So that's the number one reason why I do deep condition my locks every time I retwist. Another reason why is that my hair is very coarse and very dry naturally, unless I'm spraying it with water, unless I'm moisturizing it very, very often. So that deep conditioner helps lock that moisture in my hair for a longer period of time. If I'm not washing my hair or if I forget to spray my hair, anything like I'm out in the sun, it's summertime, that sun dries my hair out. The deep conditioner actually helps hold that moisture in longer for me until my next time I retwist. I really like the texture after I deep condition my locks too. As I said in my other video, it makes my hair feel so juicy and, you know, like not too heavy as well. These things can get really heavy, so I feel really, my locks feel really light and just, I can't explain it. The texture just feels really, really better. Like they just feel cared for, if I can describe the feeling of it. By the way, everyone's hair is different. So if your hair is a more softer texture, you may not want to deep condition your hair. That's a full disclaimer. Also, this thing is a trial and error with your own hair. So like I said in the beginning of the video, whatever works, find out what works for you. And it doesn't hurt to try once, you know, unless it's something just really crazy that you're going to do damage with your hair and stuff like that. It doesn't hurt to try some of these tips at least once to see if it worked for you. Someone asked me to, I think that same person, your name, I'm gonna pop back up here. You asked me if I could do a video where I'm retwisting someone else's hair. I'm not sure if you're wanting me to do a full-length video, but I have the shortest, easiest tutorial on how to retwist somebody else's hair. It's literally that simple. It's like I don't even really need to do a full video because I break it down in this video how to retwist someone else's hair. So it's so easy for you to do that if you wanted to pick that up. And also it's such a vibe, like either starting someone's locks for me is very, very important. I feel honored to start those. I've started at least 5 people's locks in the 3 years that I've had my locks, and it's truly humbling and an honor that I can rock my locks, which I've had elders tell me, I've had people tell me, don't do that to your hair, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Like people of my color, you know, saying that you shouldn't do that. Oh, we don't like locks, we don't like the look of it and stuff like that. And to be a representation of the beauty in them has been so awesome for me, to feel that type of pride in my people and in our culture and our hair, you know. Last but not least, popping your tag up here. Shout out to you. Your hair was beautiful. You said my locks were beautiful, and thank you so much for that beautiful compliment. But you also had some questions or some concerns about the buildup that you can get when you deep condition your locks. So I kind of wanted to give the disclaimers, as I've mentioned in my other videos, about deep conditioning your hair, and some of my responses to your comment. For me, let me say this again. For me, because I deep condition my hair, I wanted to use a shampoo that kind of pairs with the way I treat my hair after I use a deep conditioner, right? So I use the tea tree mint shampoo that I use. And tea tree, from what I know from its properties, is very purifying and it detoxes anything it gets its hands on. This is this is a essential oil that people use for like clearing up skin, different things that people use it for, because it really is like gets deep in there and gets stuff out. So I use that to pair it with the fact that I do deep condition my hair. I also take my time. I'm in the bathroom for hours with my locks, as I said in my last video. I take my time and I rinse thoroughly in my hair. You know, like if it's not all rinsed out, I'll hop right back in the shower to rinse it out some more. I don't care, because I love those self-care moments. So for me, that's something easy for me to do. But I understand if people don't have that type of time to sit up there and just rinse until it's all out. I definitely understand that as well. So find a different method that works for you in that case. Also, not everybody can deep condition their hair. If you have a softer texture, you can deep condition, but not as often as I would. I would do it every time I retwist, because my hair is coarse and drinks moisturizer. So you definitely pointed that out in your comment. And I know I mentioned it in my other videos, but it's great to have that emphasis on the fact that you're dealing with your own texture. So what works for me may not work for you. That was everybody that I can get to today. I have so many comments underneath that lock video that I posted about a month ago, and I can't believe that we reached like 1.5K views, because the long videos for me have always been the hardest to get any traffic or any views for those videos. So I'm glad that you're enjoying that content, and it lets me know what I need to focus on for my next videos that I give to you guys. There were more comments underneath that video that I posted about how to get your locks looking thicker and luxurious, and I'll post that somewhere on the screen for you to go check that out if you haven't checked that out. But I wanted to dedicate at least a couple of minutes today to get back to you guys, and the more those comments come in, I'm definitely going to be highlighting more. And thank you so much for your support and for hitting that like button and subscribing. Y'all have a good one. I'm about to go out tonight. Bye.